In the name of God, one of our users asked me a question and he said, I used to do masturbation, but I quit it. Thanks to God, I quit it. But after that, I fell into this cycle of, going from this girl to the next girl and having a lot of sex with different girls. So what can I do then now? Now meeting different girls and sleeping with them has become the new problem in my life. So actually, of course, having sex is a little bit better than masturbation, because masturbation really drains your energy from your, from your soul, from everything, and it's really dark, and your soul goes to darkness. But when you have sex with a partner, at least you don't lose that much of energy. You exchange energy with them. But there's one thing really important here. When you change partner, you lose the chance of going deeply to the soul of that person and enjoy, the kingdom of real love with that person. Because the best kind of sex in the world is that you have a partner and you stay in a monogamous relationship and do sex with her for a really long period of time. Because over time, you enjoy sex with her, you get to know her body better and better and better. You get to experience different and high level sexual enjoyment that you can never ever experience when you change your partner and switch to the different girls. And when over the time you can go deeper in her soul and you can see, discover different parts of her soul, and then you and her together, you can actually cover up your character defects. If you have some character defects, she helps you to cover that, and you help her to cover her defects. And this is a really complicated and really active relationship that takes a lifetime. Because in our channel we always encourage marriage only. We really don't encourage sex before marriage. No, I explained in another video why we shouldn't do that. Only marriage. And when you marry with commitment and with a lot of people who are present there, and they bless for you and you bless for them, and you commit in front of them that we two have decided to stay together, that kind of situation is totally different. So stay with one person. And if you are not married and you as a single guy, you quitted masturbation and you are worried about your sex and what should I do with my sex drive, what should I do with my lust, and I'm not married as well, please be calm. And I'm telling you one thing in this video. No man or even woman, no one has ever died from not having sex. This is a complete wrong belief that they have injected into our soul, into our minds, that you have to have a girl and you have to have sex, otherwise you'll die, otherwise you fall behind the other guys. Everyone is picking up a girl and going to bed, and if you don't do that, you'll lose. You're a loser. These are really, really wrong belief system that they have injected into us by Hollywood movies, by everything that you see, by TV series. When you watch the Hollywood movies, everybody is looking for girls, and this girl and that girl. And whenever it is weekend, you have to go to the club. You have to go to club and drink and pick up a girl and go home, and then you are a man. Otherwise, you are not a man. No, this is totally wrong. This is not the definition of a man. Is not like that. In another video, I'll explain what is a man and who is a man. I'll explain that really, if you want to know what is and who is a real man, these are not the criteria. These are the number of girls that you have slept with is not a factor for counting you as a man. The size of your manhood is not considered as being a man or not. No, these are seriously, these are BS that are injected into our minds from porn, from movies and all that. And a manhood is not a man being the character or the quality of a man character. It does not depend on anything physical. It's very simple. Have you ever thought about the size of Thomas Edison's, for example, manhood? The big and great men in the history, no one ever talks about how many women he slept with, how was the size of his thing, and how long he could he could stay in a sexual relationship, whether was it night long, whether it was 1 hour. No one talks about this. The great men do great things in the world. They change people's lives. They have some manners. They have some manly characters. They have persistent in life. They can do great things. They can change lives of people of their time and future generations. These are real men. And even if we don't want to do like that, we are not like genius people in the world, but we have some criteria that I'll explain in another video, that if you have those criteria, you can consider yourself as a real man. These things, that if I change different girls, and like when I'm sitting with friends and talk with them, my girlfriend is like that, I have 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 girlfriends, and this girl, I did this with that girl, I did that with those girls. These are not manhood criteria. Really, it will ruin your soul. It will ruin your whatever spirituality which is in your soul. It will drain. It will drain from your soul. It will really suck up all whatever good things that you have in your character. And let me tell you one thing: prostitution is not only for women who sell their body and earn money. A man, even if there is no money involved, if me as a man go and sleep with different girls, I am a prostitute. I'm a prostitute because I have no value. I haven't put any value on my soul. I haven't put any value on my body and even on my genitals. If you quit this, you will experience what I mean. Because maybe right now when I'm talking to you, you will even hate me. You said, come on, shut up. What are you talking about? I'm enjoying having sex with different girls. But I'm talking about another level of enjoyment that I invite you to experience. If you didn't like, okay, go back to your previous lifestyle. But I have done this, the other lifestyle, but I have experienced abstinence from sex, from everything together. I have experienced that as well. I'm telling you, the level of enjoyment, if having sex with different girls is here, the abstinence is here or even higher. You cannot even measure it. It's really different experience. And don't be scared. Don't think that, I don't have a girl. What can I do on this Saturday night? Everyone is picking up a girl and enjoying in their bedroom. What can I do? Seriously, there is some really source of spiritual, people call it God, whatever you want to call it. I want it God. I call it God because I am comfortable with this word. I have no the negative idea about any religion or any God, whatever. I'm comfortable with this word. You can call it the supreme wisdom of the universe, the supreme or unlimited treasure of spirituality, whatever you want to call it, is fine. But there is that if you tap into that spiritual, the pool of spiritual power, then you will laugh at your days when you were, sleeping with different girls and you thought that, having different sex partners is like, wow, I am, I'm successful now. No, you laugh. Seriously, you laugh at yourself, your previous version of yourself. Seriously, try that. And when you do that, with the intention of putting value and dignity on yourself, and you in the how to say, to be a really better human, better and higher class human as far as morality and spirituality is concerned, then you will really see the difference, and you will see the spiritual will come into your way, into your life. You'll see life differently. You'll experience different experiences through your day. You'll see everything is different. Everything is different. Your mood is fine, much better. Your temper is much better. People love you. Even the color of your face will change. Seriously, it will change to brighter. Not as a color. People see light on your face. Seriously, people feel that you are something charismatic. You have something inside you because you put value and you have some abstinence. Abstinence will bring up your soul in a very high level. People will realize that people want to help you. People want to be with you. Even the girls will start to come to you. I'll explain this in another video. When you go to abstinence, more opportunities of girls will come on your way, and then you have to be a little bit persistent, and you say no to them. very respectfully, but just stay on your solitude for a while, and you'll enjoy that. Those girls that one day you were dreaming of, wow, if this girl gave green light to me, the same girl or even higher than her will come on your way, and you will say no to them, because you find the value inside you. You will really discover what is the value within you. When you reach to that level, you'll never do that. You'll never masturbate. You'll never date different girls. You think, and very, very slowly, with a very spiritual and strong soul, a soul which is really strong, you go slowly for marriage. And for marriage, you don't fall for, oh, I'm horny, let me marry to release my lust. No, very comfortably you get to know a girl. At that time when you meet a girl, that girl is not, it's different level, because your level is high. Then you'll naturally you'll meet ladies or girls who are on the same level of spirituality and great soul. If you are here, you'll meet girls who are here. If you are here, you'll meet girls who are here. You'll never see them. I mean, the other girls who are their life is mixed with lust and different boyfriends and all that. You come out and you go on a higher level. Just try that. Don't believe in whatever I say. Don't believe, seriously. It's in this 21st century, everyone is saying something in this huge virtual or whatever internet, whatever is that. Don't believe in whatever I say. Just go and experience. I experienced it from quitting masturbation. I went to abstinence from sex, from porn, from even controlling my eyes. I didn't look at women in a sexual way. I never sexualized anyone in my life. I go through all of these phases, and today God gave me great ideas. If you want to know me, actually I live in Iran right now. Actually, I live in Iran now, and I have a website that I teach a lot of stuff, like the same material that I'm teaching in English, I'm teaching in Persian. I have many followers, and I have some products about sexual energy transmutation, how to, divert our sexual energy and, use it in different channels rather than only physical channel. All of these things I teach, and my website and my followers, they all love me and all that. So why did I reach from that position to here? Because I go through all these steps that I'm telling you in this video. So experience it yourself. Experience it. Say no to all this temptation that comes on your way. Say no to all the different girls that you want to sleep with them, but your lust cannot say no to them, but you say no because you respect yourself. Then you will see the spirituality, and the God will come into your life. If it's on weekend and you want to go out, there's no one to go out with, there is the God. There is the unlimited supreme power that you can have love, lovely. When you read a book, a piece of spiritual text, at that time, you'll understand the meaning. Maybe right now, if you even read the most beautiful spiritual piece of writing, you'll never understand that, because your head is full of lust. You cannot, it's not clear. It's like a water which is, the soil is inside water and it's really mixed up and it's really dark. Your soul is dark. That's why when you go into lusting, the religious people, when they talk to you, you hate them. You say, shut up. What are you talking about? When someone talks about God, you say, close your mouth. Come on, man. Let's go and F some girls, But when you do stop all of that, this unclear water will, the dust inside it will subside. Your soul becomes clear. Then at that time, even one sentence from a spiritual man will burn your soul from enjoyment of God. How these people, what do they talk about? How level of beauty, they have seen in this world, how deep relationship they have with the supreme creator of the universe. What are these things? When you read a poem, then you'll understand. If you don't understand now, if you hate them, because your soul is mixed up with lust, with all of this earthly lust. Lust is not only for sex, it's for this tummy. When you eat a lot of hamburgers every day, you eat a lot of pig and pork, all of them make your soul and your blood lustful. That's why if you go to religions, for example in Islam, and I think even in Jewish, they say don't eat pork, because pork, injects a lot of lust into your soul, into your system. Yeah, your then when your system is lustful, then you don't understand. You can't get what they are talking. The spiritual people, what are they talking about? Because the receivers in your soul are closed. Lust is covering them. When you step aside masturbation and sleeping with different girl, and put some value on yourself, and do not enter your, sorry to say that, but do not enter your manhood into any hole that comes on your way. When you respect even your genitals, and you don't allow anyone just come and touch them. No, not just come and see them. And no, it's really important. You put value on every single piece of your body and your soul. Then you'll see what will happen in your life. I talked too much in this video, I know. Sorry about that. But it was necessary to tell whatever that is in my head. I never put any note. I just asked my high power, my God, to send me the current of information. And I just say, it's not me who talks in my idea, it's my God who talks from using my lips. That's why it took too long. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time, and bye.